Hello, everybody. Back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Monday, the 11th. And today the weather was stinking hot as all get out. I was out doing some stuff outside, and that went down, tried to sell some flowers and stuff at the highway. Didn't have much luck. Did have a guy come by and traded out some work I needed done to Tracy's truck for a couple flowers, so that was kind of good. Got that work done. We hit. I hit a deer with it a number of years ago, and it messed up the running board and that. And just really never had the proper tools to push it back in place where I needed it. Kind of left it alone, and it would catch the tire every once in a while if you turn it really super sharp, which it wouldn't have done if I didn't have the oversized wheels and tires on it. But with the oversized wheels and tires, it was rubbing, and the inner fender well started falling out. It'd rub it every once in a while also, and then it'd hit the running board and make a loud racket and banging sound. Didn't bother too much, but Tracy's been driving the truck all the time now, and where she's parking, she's turning super tight, where she pulls in and cranks it back to the left as she backs out, and it's catching it, ripped the inner fender out completely. It was, well, I guess it wasn't completely. I was just hanging down, rubbing the tire all the time. Drove me nuts. So went ahead and we got that put back up in there. Got the running board out of the way. It still will rub a little bit when you crank it super hard, but I keep trying to tell her to just turn the wheel back quarter inch or half inch, and it won't do it. But she's, I don't know, a little slow on that part of it, but hey, what can you expect? So got that done in that. The other thing, I came back home and went and started doing a bunch of work to the house, trying to get the dryer 220 run out there. I went ahead and had an electrician come by. I'm pretty certain I could do all the work on it I needed to, but it's one of those things that just doesn't hurt to have somebody here. Figured I'd let him give me his 2 cents, and just, most electricians don't want to like do the last connection kind of thing for you. They want to do the whole thing to verify it. And he went ahead and told me what his plan was. I suggested we run it outside the house, just out from the breaker box, down along the kitchen, back into the bathroom. One, I wanted to do that because it's a lot easier than to fish through all the cabinets, the walls, the ceiling, and that kind of junk. And the other reason I wanted to do that was I'm planning on running 220 out here to the garage, and also going to run a couple little breaker panel in here also to run a few other things. I want to put some more power out here. That the circuit breakers I have in here right now aren't enough to run. There's no 220 to begin with, and there's also not enough to run any other bigger tools I want to run at the same time. So I figured, since I'm wanting to have 220 outside the house coming to the garage, I might as well go ahead and just run it that way. So I went ahead and drilled the holes in, borrowed the electrician's hole saw. He realized he didn't have enough time to finish the project this afternoon anyway. He had some other stuff he wanted to go do. So I went ahead and went and bought all the materials that we needed. Came back, borrowed his hole saw bits, and I had my own drills and stuff, of course. Drilled the holes, got the conduit run. Only thing I have left to do is, in the morning, he's supposed to be here about 8 in the morning. We'll go out. He has a PVC melter, which I'm not sure if it's just a heat gun or if it's an actual rotating melter. Hopefully it's a rotating melter. They work a lot better. But we'll see. So I got 2 last pieces of conduit to cut, and then I've got 1 T-box left to mount. Everything else is mounted. We do the final silicone around it when I glue it up, last little bit. Then just basically fish through the wires, which I didn't think about. He suggested what he does. He runs a just string through the conduit with a vacuum cleaner, pulls it out. I thought, hell, that should work just fine. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll fish the rest of the wire through it. I'm running single strand stuff, which actually, not sure we can see here. I've got jackass with fireworks right now, but I've got all my wire right here and stuff. You can see I got all 4 colors I need to run the 220 in that. Pretty much, I guess just waiting for him to get here in the morning. I went ahead, I'm going to hook the 220 to the back porch, which is where the dryer used to be. I'll go ahead and leave the wiring. I'll tuck it up inside the ceiling there, and I'll go ahead and cap every one of them off, even though it's completely dead. Cap it off at the box also, even though it's going to be completely dead. I like to have them capped. I'll label all of them good. That way I know which one it's going to. So if I ever want to put the dryer back on the back porch, I already have the wires there. I just drop back down. The one thing I did do is I did steal the plug from the back porch to save myself about, I don't know, 18 bucks or so. I thought, hey, why not? So I'm going to use the same plug for this dryer as I will put it back on the porch the time. I'll just take it out of the bathroom and put it back at the porch. So got all the conduit run, got it all sealed up at the bathroom part, screwed to the side of the house. All that's going by. All I got left to do is make the junction box coming out of the actual pantry where the electrical is, and then we can go from there. So pretty much that's what my day consisted of. I also had the truck today. Like I said, I was doing the work on it stuff, got that fixed. And Tracy was wanting a sandwich, and the windows on the Bonneville don't roll down. Something in the computer brain or something screwed up, so the windows don't work. So she called me and asked me to run and get her a sandwich. Went and got her breakfast / dinner, whatever. Or working weird shifts. It's her breakfast but dinner time. So went and got that. Got her some fries and a hang, and then didn't have really much time to chat with her because I had to get back over here and finish working on the electrical. So I went ahead and called her a little later in the evening and stuff. I was out enjoying my cigar after the sun went down, kind of sitting outside, just talked to her for about a half an hour, had a real good conversation on that. So finished up my cigar and basically closed up the garage here and getting ready to call it a night. So hopefully I'll get my computer tomorrow and I'll have a chance to get all these videos put back up and get caught up on all these things. So anyway, you guys have yourself a safe and wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.